What's up, guys? I'm back with this is going to be the character and equipment guide. I've done a lobby guide. If this is the first video you're seeing, you might want to go look at my lobby guide and my startup guide installation. But what we're going to do now, this is the button that you use your characters. You can also click on individual characters at your table. But so this first tab, it's just your setting up your party. There's your party. You can add or delete whoever you want. This is your summonable creature. If you fill up the soul tab thing, you can make an extra party here. You can buy additional party tabs here. Party power, etc. Pretty straightforward there. Now your second tab, we're going to be spending a lot of time here. This is actually your character tab, so this is where their gear is. These tabs are where you're going to be upgrading them, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff, so I'll give you a basic breakdown of this screen, and we'll move on. So over here, this is your character's element, in our case it's like wind or whatever. This is your character's class, so she's an archer. There's 6 classes, and not sure what that is. Character's name. This is your character's star level. So star level, the way it works, 3 stars, max level 30, 4 stars, max level 40, 5 stars, 50. Honestly, I'm not sure if there's a 6 star yet. I haven't seen it. And then you notice some of the stars are darker. That there is a purple star system we'll get into later. Not sure what this is. That's level, that's XP, XP the level. And these are the skills. I know obviously you can't read. You know, hopefully you got a Korean friend or someone who's willing to explain. Bust out Google Translate or whatever. Now this right here, this is an area bonus. Area bonus is a bonus that characters get when they have dupes. I'm not quite sure how the process works on unlocking it, but once you get the dupe, there's a way to unlock it and then grant their bonus. Probably going whatever the bonus is. But I haven't had that experience yet of having a dupe, so I don't know. It's your character's total character power rating. So you can lock this character. Probably a good thing. This right here is like people reviewing the character. And then this, as you level them up, you can change their faces. So that's kind of a cool feature. And I guess there's some more down here. I don't know exactly how. And your voice. Honestly, I got no idea what the heck I'm looking at. I hope that doesn't sound bad. Already completely changed. Well, let's try to fix this. Back to the first. I guess that was like get rid of this party member or something. Not sure, but I'll fix it. That scared the hell out of me. I even gotta put the stupid dog back. So this, I guess eventually when you level up, you're gonna be able to unlock these. I need to actually figure out how to level this thing, but... So whatever, they're back. Although that's weird, that's my party 2. I guess that's probably what happened, it switched to party 2. Well, anyways, they're back for now. Alright, so let's continue. I don't know what that button is, but careful with it. Over here, this is your gear. We'll get into the gear later. Over here, you can select all the different characters if you want to see a particular one. So now we'll get into the upgrade support. Just before I get into the... Now this From what I've been explained, these are characters that somehow interact with and buff the character, and I'm guessing if you have them in the same party. I'm not 1000% sure, honestly, but apparently this feature hasn't been fully implemented in, but eventually in the future there'll be some type of like stab bonus or additional ability group move, I don't know. But for now, it's not. And then this middle tab is actually where you upgrade your character. So these penguins over here are XP, and you get more XP for the elements. In this case, this one, that actually gives her more XP than, say, if I would have given blue one. And vice versa. Now, once you have them to max level, these are the fodder you use to upgrade their star level, but they have to be the same star level character. So in her case, I'm going to for star. And you can sacrifice them into each other and build up their star level. And then as well, you can sacrifice characters if you wish, or if you got the other fodder unit. So that's an explanation of this screen, and once you do it, it costs gold to do it. Now, this next screen is this is where your purple stars are. So there is a dungeon. It opens up fairly early, but you're going to be able to farm these stones by element. You need these stones in order to upgrade. Like, I'll click here. So right here, you need 12 of these stones, which you see I got 34, but you need 6 of these stones. So in order to get this stone, you have to actually craft up, and it's 10 of these equals 1 of these. It costs a certain amount of gold to do it, so that's going to take me a while before I unlock that. But you know, they're stat upgrades, so this last upgrade, it gave me 60% more life, 20 more attack. I'm not quite sure what that is, but I believe, let me look it up real quick. I believe that is extra chance to debuff. There's a thing that buffs your buff chance, or excuse me, your debuff chance. Oh, my bad. Okay, no. That is dodge. So that is increased dodge 3%. That's cool. And then etc. Eventually you unlock them all, and I don't know if there's more bonuses beyond that. These little tabs don't seem to do anything. But every character has them, and every character has their own stone. And I'm assuming this is probably like super high level farm material. So that's how that works. So as you see, I got her with 2 purple stars. I guess we'll get into these are your skills. There's a way to upgrade those too, but that's indifferent. So we'll get to that. So the way that gear works in the game. Okay. Every piece of gear has a set bonus. So its set bonuses are on the lower right portion. And you can see here, you know, you need 4 for some set bonuses are 2, and they do stack, by the way, so you can have like 3 2-set bonuses if you want, or a 4-set and a 2-set. Now in this case, what this does is 35% bonus to attack when you have 4. That's why you see I have 4 sword things. And then hopefully eventually I'm gonna have to check my other character's gear, but yeah, like this is 15% life for 2 of, and then vice versa. This is that. There's also different stats. There's speed, there's crit rate, there's crit damage, there is defense, dodge, life, counter attack. I haven't seen all the bonuses, but those are the ones that's there. Oh, and real quick, let me give you the actually. Okay, here you go. So okay, so this top one is attack. This right here is defense. The next one, the one below it is HP. The one below it is speed. This is crit chance. This is crit damage. This is debuff accuracy. Debuff accuracy is your chance to land debuffs. This is debuff resist. And this is co-op attack, so there's some follow-up attacks you can do in the game. I believe this is a damage bonus when you do that. Not sure what these are, unfortunately. And so the other thing about gear is they have different tiers. So you see this is T1, this is tier 2. You can increase the tiers the farther you get in the game. I'm not sure what the highest tier is, but I'm guessing probably like 6 or so. This is your basic attack. These are substats. This is the thing that's always going to hold me back as an English player, because I can't read what the substats do, but it's 2% to something, 3% to something, 4%. Whatever, like maybe... Oh, actually, I guess I could read it over here. Okay, so this is 4% debuff. This is 3% to crit chance. Okay, I'll try to get you guys a copy of this picture so you can translate it for yourself. And then this is 2% to... looks like attack. That's cool. So you can lock the gear, you can throw away the gear. So removing gear from your characters once it's on, this second tab, you have to actually spend gold. Here, likewise, place it here, and then it'll just eat the gear and you can't get it back. Last tab, this is where you XP up the gear, so this is what like all these are. So if you get yourself a really good piece of gear, you know, upgrade it. I'm not sure if there's like a braking system for gear, but for now this is all I know. You can XP the gear up if you... Personally, I'm not going to do that until I get like some sick gear. But that's an explanation to how this screen works. Now, this tab right here... Oh, one more thing about this gear. It's harder to get rings and necklaces, so when you put those on characters, make sure they're going to use them. Now, this is a relic. A relic you can also summon. The pool where you summon characters. I forget exactly what this was, but I believe it was like... something to the effect of like does 15% more attack bonus if they kill you, or something to that effect. Most of these relics, there's going to be lists online where we get them all translated and stuff, but... And then likewise you can lock, you can discard. And it's the same thing as the gear, you can replace relics. You can take the relic back for... And also you can XP up the relics. Now these take different... You can also sacrifice relics. So, you know, be careful on that and make sure the relic you want to upgrade. Relics are often locked to character classes. And there's 5-star relics and 4-star cards. I guess we're pretty much done with this screen. Not sure what the hell that is. Turns. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the tab. We're going to click on the tab, the third tab. So what this is where you skill up your character's skills. Now it's going to cost you some gold, but it's also going to cost you this, exactly what they call it, but it's like a release currency or something like that. And I don't have any right now, so I can't show you. But you know, here's all the different levels, so you see like the percentages and stuff going up. And possibly they're getting more effects or something. But you need Mandrake. Oh, my bad. Okay, it's not that character thing I was talking about earlier. You need Mandrake to upgrade these. Mandrake you get from the passive farm. And you can also buy them in the shop, which you'll see where both those were in my lobby video. And eventually I'm going to release the passive farm video once I figure it all out. But this is what this screen does, guys. It's not that complicated. Whatever character you want to upgrade. Mandrakes are pretty hard to farm though, they're like a bottleneck. I think... Okay, here's a Mandrake here. Yeah, you need this currency. This currency is the character removal currency, which I will show you how to get that in a second. But also there is a Mandrake seed. You get this from PvP currency. So 1 a day, buy your Mandrake seed, and then take it to your passive farm. It's the third option at the bottom. I'm gonna make a guide for this later on, but just to show you, this is the farm up here. Oh, actually, I can't. Well, essentially what you do is, when you go to the next screen, just select the bottom option. If you have a Mandrake seed, it takes Mandrake gold, and then just build it. I think it takes a while to grow though, it's like more than a day. So. Which brings us to the last screen for this tutorial. So this is your release character. So if you have any characters you want to get rid of for the currency, this is where you get that currency. Oh, the higher tier character you release, the more currency you're going to get, the better currency. Demonstrate the group. All these locked. Yeah, the orange is more rare. You get some gold on top of it, and you would just button. But of course, I don't want to be. But this is like a long-term currency. There's a shop for it that has some pretty good stuff, but it's also the stuff you need to summon dark and light units. You beat 10-10 in the game. And that's pretty much a basic explanation for the equipment. What I'm gonna try to do is get you guys a list for, you know, translations for the relic. And then even so. Alright guys, so Showtimedr, Showtime Doctor on Twitch. I'm streaming this twice a week now. If you like the content, please click the follow button. And also we got a Discord in the notes, Discord tab for this game. So you can come in and chat about it, ask some questions. I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.